Hi folks, another one for your box, and it's a strange one again. I was sitting at the device and thought, I need to come up with something, or try something else. Anyway, I come up with this fly, and it was only because I'd been catching in a yellow dog nobbler at Barnsfold, and I was going to Ray Gill, and I thought, I wonder if I'm going in the Ellesmere draw that's yellow, but not just marabou. So it's the same type of stuff. It's Luraflex. You get it, I get it for China, and you get it in hanks like this. That's yellow, and that's a kind of, it's actually silver, but when you see it in the water, it flashes blue. Anyway, I sat down and I tied this fly up, and I went to Ray Gill with it, and I've caught half a dozen fish at Ray Gill with it, and the biggest one was £9. Now, why they take it, I don't know. So that's why I call this fly F knows, or what the F's at. I don't want to be swearing because I'll get barred off the internet for swearing too much. Anyway, you know what I mean. What the FCUk is that. So anyway, I'm going to tie it ballerina style because that's the way I've been catching, but you can tie it just normal on a long shank B200 hook. A size 10 is big enough for it. And it works too, I've caught with it or no, but I need a couple of ballerina flies, balance flies this type for my box because I'm going, it's opening day Saturday and I want to have a couple of these in the box just to make sure I'm covered for every aspect because I'm hoping to have a good day. My fishery at Ogden was stocked Tuesday, I think it was. Anyway, first thing we're going to do is to hunk of this. Now remember, this is a ballerina. A hunk of this yellow lurex stuff, and we're going to tie it in as a tail. And all this was a copy of the wee yellow dog nobbler that I've been using to great effect at Barnsfold. And I've done it with this lurex stuff. And it seems to work. So, let's put a nice tail in. Maybe an inch long. Back for the bend of the hook. And tie it well in. That's it. I don't want the horse plain. That's it. That's fine. Trim this off and tie it down. It's not hard to tie this, but I've showed you how to do the ballerina with the pin and the tungsten bead. As I said, you don't need to tie this ballerina style. You can tie it just in normal hook style. It works just the same, but I'm wanting it in ballerina style because I'm a couple short in my box, as I've said, and I just want to beef up my box to make sure it's, you know what it's like. You go somewhere, especially opening day, and you say, oh, I wish I'd brought this fly with me. It might do. When you don't have the fly in the box, you think it would do well when you're not catching. But anyway, this is what the fly. What the f***'s that? Because that's what it is. There's no name pattern, etc., except it's based on the ballerina balance hook style, but can be tied in normal style. Now this is straggle fritz, yellow straggle fritz. And you just want to build up a bit of your body. You don't want it a wee scrimpy thing. You want something that the fish can think they're going to get a mouthful of. Tie it up. Now I've discovered with the ballerina to make sure that you try and leave the jig hook eye clear, because when you go to the fishing and you take it out and you go to tie it on, if you've got it all crowded with stuff, it's hard to get the eye of the hook, find the eye of the hook, and I'm all the crap that you'll put on it. So I try and leave it a bit clear now to make it easier for me. It'll be alright with you people that don't need to care much about your sight because you'll get some good sight. I'm just struggle a bit. Now because it's ballerina, I'm going to tie the wing on the underside because that's the way the fly will sit. That way it is just now, with the hook up the way and the eye up the way. So we're going to put some of this Luraflex on it, and you see it in the sound, it looks silver, but when it flashes in the water, it flashes with bits of blue. I've tied all my blue flash damsels with this year, just to see how it works, and we'll know in the next 2 or 3 weeks how things are going with it, and I'll let you know about that one too with the blue flash damsel. Anyway, just cut a bit of this off, and a nice wing. You don't need to go crazy, but a nice size wing. And in this case, I've got to put it over the centre like that, and you tie it down in at the bead. This is the ballerina bead here. Get a good grip. That's it, looks okay that. And you can turn it back now if you're doing ballerina style and trim off the excess. As I said, you don't need to make these perfect because, as we know before, I don't make perfect flies. I make flies to catch fish, not to catch fishermen's eyes. So just tidy it up at the head a wee bit with a wee bit of yellow thread. That gives it a wee yellow head. And if for some of them a wee bit too long, take them off. That looks okay. That looks okay. And just trim these off to tidy it up a wee bit. Not that I usually bother, but I thought I better because it's on the internet. You get some people complaining I'm a very untidy fly tire. Well, as I said before, don't tell the trout that. They don't know. That's it, complete it. Except for one last thing. And you can either put some bug bond on it, bug off, or you can put your epoxy resin on it, whether you've got it, or you can just put varnish it up. I like to put a wee bit of epoxy resin on it, just to protect the thread. Not that the trout's mouth ever gets near the end of that fly, because it's all the fish that you hook with these ballerina flies, 99 fish out of 100 are hooked in the top jaw because of the way the hook is. The hook's sitting up the way. So therefore, when you strike up into the top jaw, and it gives it quite a good hold there. I'm just looking for my torch, which I don't know what, I can see it. No, I don't see it. So I don't know. Anyway, I'll torch that off. I don't want it to be hanging on in the video. And that's it. That's the FCUk. What's that? What the that fly? And that's what I've named it, because that's all it is Jesus, what is that? And it catches fish. For some reason, don't ask me how. But anyway, that's it. Get it in your box. And again, thanks for watching.